Howdy everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Grocery Store Growing right here on The More You Grow. Today we're going to be talking about probably the most popular fruit to try to grow from the grocery store and a lot of people's favorite to eat. We're going to be talking about avocados and how you can start your own avocado tree from the pit of a grocery store avocado and everything you need to do to care for it along the way. So let's go check it out. The first step is probably the easiest step and everybody's favorite. You got to enjoy your avocado, whether that's in guacamole or on a salad or just eating it fresh. Enjoy it. Avocados are great. We'll talk about what to do with the pit after you enjoy it. I'm actually going to show you a trick that I learned to get out whole pieces of avocado without scooping it out, making a mess, anything like that. Let me show you that and then we'll talk about what to do with your pit after we get it eaten. So what I do first is I just go through and I cut around the avocado. Be careful not to cut your seed. You do not want to cut that seed and mess up your pit where you can't grow a tree. So first step is just cut it in half and give it a little twist. So there we go, we got this. There's a few bad places in this one, but that's going to happen from time to time. And then go down through here and cut it in half again. And once you do that, all you got to do is take the edge of the skin and roll it back. Look at that. You got a whole piece of avocado that you can slice, make pretty, anything like that. But I'm going to enjoy this and we're going to talk about what to do with your pit right here after you get your fruit eaten. So once you've enjoyed your avocado and you've got the pit removed, the next step you want to do is to wash off all this excess flesh. You want to clean it up a little bit. So that's what we're going to do right here. I'm going to get myself all wet. So we're just going to wash this off. Remove. That was a blooper. So we're just going to wash off this flesh. Kind of scrape off the excess flesh. Of course you can just like lick this off if you wanted to. Okay guys, so our avocado pit is all cleaned up. Most of the flesh is gone. And you may be thinking, is this the point where I put toothpicks in the side of it and put it over the cup of water like my grandma did? Well, no. You don't actually have to do any of that to start your own avocado tree. In fact, if you want a long-term avocado tree to have around, you actually don't want to grow it that way. The way I'm going to show you how to get this started is so mind-blowingly simple, you'll be surprised you haven't done it before. So let me show you how to do that. Alright, so let me show you everything you need to do to get your own avocado tree planted and started. This is going to blow y'all's mind how easy this is. Take your potting soil, make about a 3-inch deep hole in your potting soil. Take your avocado pit, pointy side up. See here the pointy side up. Place it in your pot. Cover it up, 3 inches of soil. Take your cup of water, pour it over the top. So that's all you have to do, guys. No toothpicks, no cups of water, no changing the water out, any of that. Just take your avocado pit, plant it in some general purpose potting soil and watch it grow. In fact, I'm going to take this to the greenhouse now and I'll show you a few I've already gotten started and show you what they look like. So let's go check those out. Alright, so we've got the avocado pit here and the pot we just planted. I've got it here in the greenhouse to start growing. You don't need a greenhouse to start an avocado. Just if you give it a warm, kind of sunny location, this will start sprouting here in about maybe a week or two. You'll see the first signs of it sprouting. Like if you dig down there a little bit, you'll see the pit has split in half and there'll be a root going down and a shoot starting to come up. After about 2-3 weeks, you'll see a little sprout coming up, and after about a month or so, maybe a little bit more, you'll end up with something like this. And as you can see, it's an awesome little avocado tree. We got it in a small pot. We started it in a pot this size, which is okay, but we need to transplant it soon. As far as maintenance, just don't let it get below about 50 degrees, maybe 45 degrees. So if you live in a cold environment, just be sure to bring it in during cold weather, keep it in a pot. If you live in a warm environment, you can maybe even plant this in the ground. That'd be pretty cool. As far as what I do, I just kind of put it on my porch during the warmer months to where it gets good morning light, but it doesn't get the direct hot afternoon sun. And during the winter, I bring it into my garage and it stays perfectly fine in there. But that's all you really need to know to get your own avocado tree growing from a store-bought pit. It doesn't have to be store-bought, I guess. If you got fresh avocados where you live, that's cool. You can start them from that. But if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you have any more questions for me about starting an avocado tree, just leave them down in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you can be there for when all these new episodes come out. And until next time, I hope you'll join me right here on The More You Grow.